Hey everybody, good morning and welcome back yet again. See what we got in front of us this morning. It's a pork butt. It's a Duroc. I've been seeing more and more of these around here. You know, they're not everywhere yet, but certain places I have really good luck with them. This one I can tell it's got some really good marbling through it, or strifing, or whatever you might call it. And not much of a fat cap side. I think we're gonna cook this one fat cap side down, and we're gonna keep this one pretty simple, and we're gonna do it the way I usually don't do it. But we're gonna go on with this one with just a light coat of some mustard for for a binder, and then we're gonna go on heavy with this Suckle Busters SPG. And then when it comes time to wrap, we're gonna wrap in a pink butcher paper. A pink, whoo, it's early. It's like 3:20 right now. But we're gonna wrap in the pink butcher paper. There it is. Say that 10 times fast. Pink butcher. I'm not gonna try. But I got this idea from Darrin over at Ash Kickin BBQ. I seen him do this video the other day, and I was like, man, I wish, I want to try that. I want to see how it turns out. You guys and girls know I'm a huge fan of, I always wrap my pork butts, or for the most part, I think they turn out way better if you wrap them. So today we're not going to wrap it in foil. We're going to wrap it in a pink butcher paper once I get the bark where I want it. So stay tuned, and I'll show you how I do get this thing prepped up. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing prepped up. I didn't mean to record this, but I did trim off some of the fat cap. You can see you got a little bit of it right there, not a whole lot. I wasn't gonna, but I trimmed off one piece and I kind of got feeling around, and there's some thicker stuff on there. I don't think it really would have mattered because we are gonna cook this thing fat cap side down today. But yeah, I ended up just doing a couple minutes worth of trimming. Not necessary at all, but let's go ahead and get rubbing this thing down. And we're gonna go really light with the yellow mustard. How I was saying. Alright, let's go ahead and start rubbing this thing down. FYI, this stuff is some potent stuff, meaning that when I use it, I mean, I can feel it right when I open it, but if you, excuse me, if you inhale too hard on when you're using this stuff, you will cough, you will sneeze. It is that good. So let's go ahead and go on with it. We're going to go on super thick. So good. Oh, this stuff, this SPG from Suckle Busters, actually my girlfriend's favorite rub, but I've been using it for quite a while now. A local hardware store here in actually New Ulm, Minnesota, carries a line of Suckle Buster stuff that I tried probably over a year ago. And I'll tell you what, I've been hooked on it. If you guys are on my guys and girls on my Facebook page, that's why I gave away that gift pack from Suckle Busters, because it's a very good product. Go ahead and pat that in on the top. And that is going to be good. I'm going to go ahead and let this probably sit out, probably for about 20 minutes or so while the smoker's coming up to temp, and I will give you a shot when we're throwing it on. I'll give you a shot right after we get it on, so we'll see you then. Alrighty, down as the Masterbuilt gravity fed again, give you a quick peek. Just threw it on. There's really not a whole heck of a lot to see yet, but there's the pork butt, got her right in the middle, fat cap down. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, obviously we're going to close this down. We're going to run it at 250 degrees. I'm hoping for the whole cook, but I don't know. My luck with pork butts is they usually take me a long time. It is 4 a.m. right now, and after about 3 or 4 hours or so, I am going to start spraying this down with some apple juice, apple cider vinegar, water mixture, and maybe once the sun breaks, I'll pop back out here and I'll just explain to you what kind of charcoal, what kind of wood we're using and stuff. So we will see you probably in, I don't know, see you in about 3 hours or so. Alrighty, we are back. We are about 3 hours in. Give you a quick peek at the butt. Take you in for a close-up here. There she be. You can kind of see that bark's starting to set. Start spraying this thing down with my mixture of apple cider vinegar, apple juice, and water. And I'm going to be doing this about every hour. The charcoal we're using today is this, sorry, it's down. It's this orange bag. Charcoal we're using today is this B&B charcoal competition oak. This is becoming my favorite kind of charcoal there is. There's a local store around here that sells it. They're out. I do have about $200 to $300 worth of charcoal coming from Amazon. Some of the B&B briquettes, the oak, and then some of the B&B lump. But I'm really starting to like B&B. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave this thing closed down, and I'm going to open it up like every hour to spray it, and I will probably pick back up when it's time to wrap. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are back. We've been on for exactly 6 hours, holding at 250 the whole time. Give you a quick peek. Internal temp on this thing is at 170. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off and wrap it up in pink butcher tape and, not tape, pink butcher paper, and then put it right back on the smoker. Okay, I'll just give you a quick shot. I just put the butt back on. Got the wrapped in pink butcher paper. Got my temp probe in there, and I'm gonna let it finish out. Probably pull this thing off. Probe tender. Probably pull it off around 200 to 204 degrees. Like I said, it's been out for 6 hours. Internal temp is 175. Still gonna finish the cook at 250. I'm guessing this will be at least another 2 to 3 hours, we'll say. But once this is done, I'm gonna throw it in the cooler and let it rest until dinner, and I'll pick back up when we're pulling this thing up. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are back, and it is time to pull this butt and eat. Real quick, we're going to go over to cook times. Total cook time of 11 hours. Did 6 hours unwrapped, 5 hours wrapped. The cook temp the whole time was 250. Put this in a cooler, put a towel over it, and let it rest for about 3 hours. And here's the final product. So let's go ahead and get this thing unwrapped. Alright, let's go ahead and pull it. Pretty good pull on the bone. Gonna use my bear claws. Alright, let's go ahead and try a piece here quick. See what we got. Focus in on that. I don't know if it is or not. Looks pretty good. Good bark. Wow, that's really good. You can definitely tell it was wrapped in butcher paper compared to foil. Still as tender as can be. I really like that heavy SPG on here. And I can really, I got a good oak taste from cooking with that B&B and them oak chunks. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish shredding this and eat. So thank you for watching. You guys and girls have a good night. And we will see you next time.